Good morning, guys. Today's video might actually not be fully satisfactory. Why does that not sound like the right word? But the house is a wreck, and I'm gonna show that to you. I don't know why that's today's video's concept, but I know that I talked about how the decorating videos were gonna come soon, so you're actually seeing somewhat of the kitchen nook. But I'm realizing that there's just some things that are gonna take more time than I thought. And it really kind of came down to my decision on the artwork of the house. So if you guys remember, in my Florida house, I actually did this whole like vintage tapestry DIY for the dining room. I wish I would have brought that, because if I did, I would have put it right there. I mean, that mantle is massive, like it's massive, and it would have looked beautiful there. But I didn't. But I'm realizing that that's actually still kind of the artwork I want in the house, which is very interesting because when I was thinking about decorating my new construction that I'm not living in, if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below. But when I had designed that house, I actually had a whole different kind of concept in mind in terms of artwork. But I'm realizing that I'm really still very attached to that, like English country, you know, more vintage artwork style. So I still want to marry it into somewhat of the modern fresh farmhouse I'm doing. So anyways, because of that, it's gonna take me some time to get the artwork done. I ended up going to Hobby Lobby. I was gonna get an artwork piece for right there. And then that's kind of when it hit me that I'm like, I want different artwork. So instead of like pushing myself to like throw content up, it's just gonna take a little bit of time. So I thought what I would do today is show you guys how crazy the house looks. It looks great right here in this shot. But this is it. This is the last shot you're gonna get of something looking clean. So I'm gonna show you guys what's going on in the house, and that's today's video. I don't even know. Also, I wanna tell you guys, I know we're over here on my main channel, CraftyGirl, but I have officially decided to change my vlog channel name. It's been CraftyGirl Vlogs. I did that because I guess I kind of wanted the two to kind of like, you know, marry together. But I'm realizing that I think CraftyGirl Vlogs just, it's never like sat right with me on the name, and I'm changing it. So I'm changing it to My Texas Home. That's what I think is just fitting after everything that I've been through, everything I took you guys through with me. That was a random bit of information, but let me just show you guys what's going on. You're going to see packages upon packages and empty boxes. That's really what you're gonna look at today. And I wish you could be looking at something better, but that's just my life right now. This is the new entryway table, however, and you're seeing some little bits and pieces like the black and then some glass. I want a mirror that matches this wood color. I'm struggling to find that. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. I want the mirror, like the frame of the mirror, to be pretty thick. And I want the mirror to be pretty huge. And I think it's just very hard to find. I wish I was crafty enough in the sense of like going to, you know, Lowe's and getting some lumber and doing it myself and framing a mirror, but I just can't do that. So things like that are just gonna take time because I don't want to force something into the space for the sake of, you know, just like a video. But here is the table. The rug did come in as well. I don't really know where the rug is. Oh no, the rug hasn't come in for this space yet, but it matches the kitchen nook rug, the kitchen runner rug, and I got the same rug for the living room as well. So I kind of want the rugs to mainly match. However, the rug in there will be different and the rug in my office will be different. So unfortunately right now the house, yeah, is a wreck. And then we have my office back here, and I have all of these boxes. All of these boxes are actually my books. For all of those of you who've ordered my my book from Etsy. Here they are. I've been working through each box, and because I've had thousands of orders, so they're here. We're working through them. Mike is actually helping me getting them shipped out. I'm signing each book, so FYI on that, they're coming. It takes time to, like, you know, get each book out and sign it and get them packaged and all of that. So that's what all of these books are. Now my office is still a blank space. My office is looking pretty crazy just because all of these books are in here, all of these boxes are in here. This space is not going to come together as quickly as I would love for it to, especially being my office and how important it is for me to work in here for YouTube. But my desk that I ordered from Crate & Barrel is like back ordered, so it doesn't come till October. And I did get one piece of furniture in. It's going to go right here, and you guys, I think, are going to love it. It is another fireplace bookshelf, essentially. If you remember how my office setup was in the last house in Florida, it's just like that, except it's black. It's literally the same unit, I think, or maybe not, but instead of being white, it's black. It is delivered, it's in the garage, but because of all of these books that I got to get through, you know, these are taking priority over me, like, really putting any furniture together right now. So all the books got to go out first before I can simply, you know, do anything else at this moment. But, you know, we're going to get through it. It's probably going to take me a week or two to get through these books and sign them all because there's just thousands of them. But once that's done, then I feel like things will get a little bit more balanced in my life and, you know, all that. Now, when you come through here, look at that, more boxes. Most of these are actually empty, so I'm just having to wait for that, like, bulk trash pickup and the recycling, which my town only does it like once a month. But this is the formal dining room. I did order some new bulbs, by the way, for those of you who watched me go to Lowe's. Or Home Depot. I ended up going to Amazon and getting them, but I saw your guys' suggestion that Lowe's has more light bulbs. I just didn't have one around me, so I just went ahead and ordered it from Amazon. So they're somewhere here in a box. Okay, so we got them, but this is the formal dining room. There's the rug. So the dining room has the rug and it has all the chairs. I'm doing a mix of chairs. So those are my Pottery Barn chairs. They're black, they're fabulous, and they're gonna go on the sides of the table. So I've got a total of 4 of them. And then I'm doing white chairs, which I'll show you what those look like. They're here in this box, and they're gonna go on the ends of the table. Now, the table itself was also supposed to have already been delivered from Nebraska Furniture Mart, but it got damaged, so they had to reorder it. So that doesn't come till October, the beginning of October. So I have like 2 weeks left until then. So other than getting artwork in here, the last thing I need to focus on is getting like a sideboard or a buffet that I want on this wall. These are toys for my nephew. If you guys know, my brother, my sister-in-law, my niece and nephew recently moved to Canada. And so I don't know if I just did Amazon wrong, but it wouldn't let me ship to Canada. So I bought it, had it shipped here. I need to repackage it and then ship it to them. So that's what these toys are. I'll go ahead and show you what I got him. So I got him this little drill and learn toolbox set, which is so incredibly adorable. I also got him this bubble leaf blower. I think he likes lawn equipment, so I got him that. And then I got him this little camp set, which, how adorable is this? Like, he gets the tent, he gets the binoculars, he gets all this little like setup, which is so freaking cute. He even gets meat. Now through there is the craft room, and listen, like, I don't even know what to tell you guys other than it's just a hot mess. Everything right now, unfortunately, is at a standstill because, again, of the books. So, and I have to order the furniture for in there. So everything's just unfortunately going to be in boxes until I can get to that room. Once you come in through here, I also have a plan. I know exactly how I'm going to design this, but these are also empty boxes. So this is my life. Boxes upon boxes. Also, my niece, had to also give her a toy. You know, don't want to send something without sending her something. This is like a little illuminated tracing tablet. Isn't that adorable? So yeah, gonna send that off to her. Then once we kind of get into the kitchen, this is where my temporary office is. You can see all the books that I've signed and Mike has packaged for me. Yeah, that's what's going on over there. We had a cleaning crew come in, so you know, they did a deep clean. It's rough to kind of like have a cleaning crew come in when you still have this going on. You know, there's boxes everywhere, TV sitting on the floor, another TV. But this is just the current state of the house, especially when you move from another state and it's just cheaper to move without all your furniture. You know, it's gonna take more time than I thought, but you're probably eyeing this right here because look how gorgeous this little setup already is. I'm thinking I'm gonna hang this up right there on that corner. I don't know where this vase is gonna go. I just know I loved it and I got it from Hobby Lobby. But this is what this space is supposed to look like. Let me just kind of back up. And then I want a nice big piece of artwork right there. And then I'm gonna have a whole little tree branch thing going out of this, just kind of like this was in the last Florida house. This was tucked in the corner in the living room. So it's gonna go in here now. I just need to get a tree branch and then, but this is actually really the full look of what I'm going for in the house. This is the same furniture brand, color, and everything of my living room furniture, my couch and my chairs. So most of you who have already seen what my house looks like, these should be very recognizable in the sense that they're the same like company. And my whole house is basically going to be this furniture. My media room has this furniture. My living room's gonna have this furniture. Here are the matching chairs to it. And then these are the same chairs that are in those boxes I showed you that are gonna be on the ends of my dining room table. So it's gonna very much match. And my dining room table is the same color wood, but it's long and rectangular instead of round. So, and then there's gonna be black. There's gonna be black elements to my formal dining room, whereas there's really not gonna be too much black, I suppose, in this room whatsoever, actually. But yeah, and here's the carpet. You guys might also recognize this carpet. It was my dining room. It was in my kitchen and it was in my entryway in the Florida house. And I just love it. So I got it for the kitchen nook. I got it for the kitchen. I also got it for the living room. And like I mentioned, it's also the same rug that's gonna go in the entryway. In the living room, I ordered my new couch. It is the exact same couch that I already have. I'm just leaving it up in the meeting room, and I ordered a new couch for here. I ordered 2 new chairs. They're the same exact chairs that match this style. It's not like those chairs exactly, but it's like a sitting chair. It matches the couch, it matches the chairs. I also already have the media cabinet piece ordered as well, but it just hasn't come in yet. It's white with a black top. And then my coffee table and end tables, I want to be that color wood. So just imagine the cream, the white couch, the white chairs, coffee table, end table like that. And then there's gonna be black elements to like the decor and candles and things like that. And then I obviously want to do a big piece of artwork here. And then honestly, I have no clue. No clue what I'm going to do with this wall here, if I'm being honest, but we'll see. I think all of that will kind of take time. I'm also trying not to do too much in terms of like buying specific things for this house because it's a rental, and unfortunately, you know, I don't think it's not a long-term deal. The owners will be eventually coming back to their house. So it's like one of those deals. So I'm trying to keep in mind that when I'm decorating, it's really for what I want and I know I'll have in my future home. but I'm trying not to do like custom things, if that makes sense, to like certain wall spaces that I might not have in the future, essentially. My bedroom is probably coming along clearly a lot faster than other areas, but you're seeing some interesting things in here, so I'll walk you guys through that as well. First of all, look at this rug. This really was my inspiration and my color palette for this space. This is very new to what I'm doing, which is using black. To me, black is more of a modern color in terms of decorating, so I'm not used to that. I'm adding that element in, and I'm feeling like I'm doing a modern farmhouse / vintage, I think is what I would use to describe the decor I'm gonna do. So the bed is new, everything's new because I sold all of my furniture, and here's my new bed. It's looking cheap in the sense that it just looks very thin, and I wanted something that was just thick and more lush, but I was really my biggest problem is seeing color. You know, I think that's when you're dealing with whites or creams, it's one of the hardest things I think to buy online. And the thought of having to return big furniture pieces, that's not appealing. So I feel like it's one of those things where you're better off buying it in person, but it's so hard because I just don't have that kind of time right now. So I really just kind of like roll the dice, and I rolled it on this because this I was more confident in the color. Like I knew it was more of a white, a true white. It gets really hard when you get into those beige colors. Love that. Got the bedding going. There's just black pillows missing, but otherwise this is pretty much set up how I want it to be. Now this quilt set is actually from Amazon, and I think it's a queen size. I have it in my cart as a king. So eventually I'll switch this out for a king, and then I'll use this quilt set in the guest bedroom. So it'll be in the bedding there, so I'll get to reuse it. Because again, here are my colors. You know, other than missing green, which you'll see in the artwork, and then maybe some like greenery on the end tables or something. But yeah. Now let's talk about the end tables. The end tables I got when I thought that this dresser was going to work. And I knew when I saw this dresser that I was going to change out the knobs. I didn't like the gold. I thought I would just do like black knobs. But when it came in, you can't tell how small it actually is, but it's tiny. And it just was not going to work. So and black seems to be like a very hard piece to shop for. I don't know why, but I've just been struggling to find black furniture. And I found this piece on Nebraska. And I love it too because it actually kind of brings in a farmhouse element into my room. So it has this like aged effect to it. So I really like it. And I also ordered the matching nightstands, but those are back ordered and won't come till October as well. So these will eventually leave my bedroom and they will go upstairs in the guest bedroom. But I love it so much because look, little tray comes out. It's fabulous. Got this from Amazon. I will link it down below. I'll link all of my Amazon stuff because most of it is Amazon. The rug is Amazon. My bedding's all Amazon. I even think that pillow's Amazon. I got that pillow because it was Amazon Prime in the Airbnb. Even my lamps are Amazon. And I've had these lamps in my cart since when I knew, like I was in Florida and I knew I was moving and I was like already doing my shopping for the new house. I love these lamps. So pretty with the brown. And then my mirrors are black. But like I mentioned, I have black pillows that are going to go there. I bought 3 of them, 20 by 20. So they're going to be nice, big black pillows. And they'll just kind of like frame the back. And then the brown ones will be in the front. And then my sleeping white ones will just like be tucked in the back. So some stuff to do with the bedding. Obviously, my artwork will also be vintage. The other thing that I really want to do are curtains, but I've decided not to do any curtains throughout any of this house, with the exception of Micah's room. It's a rental. It's like curtains are expensive. Putting them up is a pain. And as much as I want to give y'all curtains because the effect would be gorgeous, and who knows, maybe I might in my bedroom and leave it at that. but it just seems like it could be such a waste of money because, you know, it's specific to this size. And then I have a room like this, or not even a room, but it's like coming out of my bedroom into the laundry room. There's gonna be spaces where I just think I'm not gonna fill every nook and cranny for the simple fact that it's possibly a short-term rental. There's a lot that I'm kind of like working on in terms of what my life looks like a year from now when this rental's over. There's a chance I could extend a year. There's a chance I might not. So that's very all up in the air. And even if I could possibly extend, I don't know, you know, because I really do want to be settled. Like, I really don't want to have to just like move and move and move. But sometimes that's life too. And like, that's just my life. I moved a lot to keep her zoned. And then, you know, once she was done, I moved and bought my beautiful house that I regret selling. But here, you know, it's hard. It's hard to say that too, but I do. I feel a mix of some regret, but also knowing that I was so stubborn. I had to experience Florida. It had been in my mind for so long. I don't even know why I'm honestly talking about this. I think it's just because I know there have been comments about me moving and stuff, but I don't have this like massive desire to move by any stretch of the means, but so unfortunately there's another move in my future, and it doesn't feel the greatest to say it, but that's just the situation right now. But it feels good to be home, and it feels good to finally just, I don't know, it just feels right for me. Like I went, I did it, I experienced it, I can check it off my mind. I can just, you know, it's done. There's nothing left for me to wonder about, because I was wondering very hard. Like, I really was searching for so much in my life because I was a single mom and then I wasn't dating, and I was just really wondering about what I wanted, and I thought Florida was what I wanted. And, you know, obviously I moved there with the hope that it was the goal, but you know, there it is. So anyways, that's just the state of the house. I wanted to at least get this video up so that you guys knew. I thought I was gonna have the kitchen nook in my bedroom, but because of the way the furniture was all playing itself out, I was like, no, it's obviously gonna take more time, and the artwork too. I'm actually going to get online to my art place, the same art place that I used for the tapestry in the dining room, and I'm gonna start picking out some art, and then things will start to flow a little bit faster. My furniture for my living room is about to really start coming in. So my media cabinet, my sofa, my 2 chairs have all shipped. My rug is actually just delivered, and it's in the front, by the front door, or outside. You guys haven't seen it because it's still sitting outside. So all of it's gonna somewhat come together pretty quickly, but also the books are definitely taking a priority over anything in this moment. So other than filming videos and then doing the books, that's where my balance is at, and decorating is a third right now. But anyways, that's it. I hope you guys love this very chaotic house update. And also want to tell you guys that I've changed the name of my vlog channel, so by the time you're watching this, you'll possibly see that change, and I hope you guys love it. So that's it. I'll see you soon for more hauls, and I'm actually gonna be doing some story times, I think. I don't know if I'm gonna do that here on my vlog channel, but all that stuff's coming too. So I'll see you guys there. Bye.